What's up, Instagram? Listen, really quickly, a lot of y'all been inboxing me. Some of you have been texting me, asking me what is going on, what is up with this video that Martell Holt has decided to post today. I really don't know. I have no idea where his mind is, why the hell he done took it to social media at that. However, since he keeps saying he got some stuff to get off his chest and he got to put the truth out and all of that, then I'm gonna get some stuff off my chest too. Like, it's not gonna be no one-sided anything ever. So I'm waiting just like y'all, and I'm waiting to hear what his truth is, so that way I can go ahead and put my truth out as well. You know what I'm saying? And my truth gonna be the truth. So I'm waiting like you guys. I don't know what he's thinking. Kind of disappointed, to be honest, because I thought we had gotten past the whole going to social media thing, but it's all good. But y'all can stop inboxing me because I don't know. I'm waiting too.
The internet is in complete chaos right now after new claims from Martell Holt allegedly exposed private details about Melody Shari and Hill Harper that nobody saw coming. And honestly, the situation is getting messier by the day. Just when people thought the drama between Martell and Melody had finally cooled down, another storm exploded online. And this time, Hill Harper's name got dragged directly into it. Fans are shocked, confused, and asking one major question. Why does Martell keep doing this?
Focus. And then those Scots had to take me out of my... they had to take me out of...
For years, viewers watched Melody fight to rebuild her life after one of reality television's most public and painful breakups. People rooted for her because they saw the humiliation, the betrayal, and the emotional damage play out in front of the world. Meanwhile, Martell's reputation continued taking hit after hit after hit. But now, according to new rumors and accusations, Martell is claiming there's a side to Melody the public doesn't know, and somehow Hill Harper has become part of the story. The allegations are wild. The timing feels suspicious, and social media is already tearing everything apart, trying to figure out what's real and what's simply another attempt to destroy Melody's image. But here's the twist. This situation may end up hurting Martell far more than anyone expected. Because while he's trying to expose secrets, fans are starting to believe he's exposing something else entirely: his bitterness, his jealousy, and his inability to let go.
I just hate that this narrative is going around and, bloggers picking things up and, certain people trying to destroy me. But it's not going to happen, though. I'm not going to allow it to.
To really understand why this latest drama exploded the way it did, you have to go back to the beginning, before the cheating scandals, before the public arguments, before fans picked sides online every single week. There was a time when Melody and Martell looked like the perfect power couple.
You should be shaking your dang on head at yourself.
I ain't did.
You always doing. You was doing 3 days ago in Houston. What is you blowing up and saying all these inaccuracies for to these people? You always doing that. You always doing. No, it ain't accurate. No, it's not actually accurate. You said to me that when we were married, I was going to hotels cheating on you. That's a goddamn lie.
I didn't say you wanted this.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say that you was.
Yes, you did.
And
you said it multiple times.
There's a possibility, because me.
Well, we know you was cheating.
It's okay. Okay. I'm sorry for that.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not
if I knew they was going to destroy what we had, all this, it wouldn't have been like it is.
When viewers first got introduced to them on reality television, they seemed unstoppable. They were building businesses together, raising children together, and creating a brand that looked polished and successful from the outside. People admired them because they represented ambition, family, and Black excellence. Their chemistry appeared natural, and many viewers believed they would become one of the strongest couples in reality TV history. But behind closed doors, cracks were already forming. Rumors about Martell's behavior started surfacing long before the public fully understood what was happening. At first, people ignored it because every reality show has gossip. But eventually, the truth became impossible to hide. The affair allegations turned into confirmed cheating scandals, and suddenly, the marriage that once looked perfect completely collapsed in front of millions of viewers.
Been
victim all the time.
Ooh,
It gets on my nerves.
So everybody just heard everything Martell said.
No,
And then
because
Martell said, I'm playing the
well,
victim.
I wish one day people will see the person that you really are.
What made the situation even more painful was how public everything became. Melody wasn't just dealing with betrayal privately, she had to experience humiliation while cameras rolled, while blogs reported every rumor, and while social media constantly analyzed her marriage like entertainment. And viewers connected with that pain. Many women saw themselves in Melody. They understood what it feels like to love someone deeply, only to discover they've been living a double life. People watched her try to hold her family together while dealing with emotional devastation behind the scenes. The more details came out about Martell's affair, the more sympathy shifted toward Melody. But while Melody slowly rebuilt her image, Martell's reputation started falling apart. Instead of moving forward quietly, he repeatedly found himself involved in controversy. Every interview seemed to create another problem. Every social media post sparked another argument. Even when fans tried giving him another chance, something new would happen that pushed people away again. What nobody expected was how successful Melody would become after the divorce. Usually, in messy reality TV breakups, both people struggle publicly for a while, but Melody shocked everyone. She turned her pain into motivation. She expanded her businesses, strengthened her brand, focused on her music career, and positioned herself as an independent woman who refused to let heartbreak destroy her future. And that changed everything. The public stopped seeing her as just Martell's ex-wife. They started seeing her as a star in her own right. That's where things reportedly became difficult for Martell, because while Melody was evolving, building partnerships, and growing her audience, Martell seemed stuck in the same cycle of drama. Fans noticed it immediately. Every time Melody celebrated a win, another conflict somehow appeared. Every time she looked happy, another accusation surfaced, and now Hill Harper's name has entered the chaos. For people unfamiliar with Hill Harper, he isn't some random celebrity looking for attention. He's respected in multiple industries. Beyond acting, he's known for business ventures, activism, and motivational speaking. His public image has remained relatively clean for years, which is why fans were stunned when his name suddenly became connected to Martell's accusations. According to online rumors, Martell allegedly hinted that Melody and Hill's relationship may not be as innocent as people believe. He reportedly suggested there are hidden business dealings, secret connections, and possibly even romantic involvement happening behind the scenes. And social media immediately exploded. Some fans believed the accusations instantly. Others rolled their eyes because they've seen this pattern before. But the biggest problem is this: Martell still hasn't produced any real proof. That's what's making this entire situation even messier. Because if these accusations were true, people expected receipts, screenshots, leaked messages, financial documents, or at least some kind of concrete evidence. Instead, fans say the situation feels built on vague statements and emotional speculation. But despite the lack of evidence, the rumors spread fast. That's the dangerous thing about celebrity drama today. Once accusations hit the internet, they move faster than facts. Suddenly, blogs start reposting clips, TikTok creators start making theories, YouTube commentators begin connecting random dots. Before long, the entire internet treats rumors like confirmed truth. And Melody's supporters are furious. Many people feel Martell intentionally waited until Melody reached another successful phase in her life before creating more chaos. Fans have pointed out that this pattern keeps repeating itself. Whenever Melody appears focused, peaceful, or professionally successful, another dramatic situation somehow emerges involving Martell. Some viewers now believe this isn't about truth at all. They think it's about control. After the divorce, Melody regained public support in a major way. She became stronger, more independent, and more respected than many people expected. And according to fans online, Martell may be struggling with the fact that he no longer controls the narrative surrounding her life. But here's where the situation gets even more dramatic. Sources online started speculating that Martell's real frustration might not even be about Hill Harper personally. Instead, people think Hill represents something deeper: stability, respectability, professional success, the exact kind of image Martell has struggled to maintain in recent years. That's why fans believe Hill's involvement triggered such a strong reaction. And honestly, social media has not been kind to Martell. People are dragging him across every platform imaginable. Some users called the accusations desperate. Others accused him of trying to sabotage Melody's happiness because he can't stand seeing her move on emotionally and financially. One viral comment said, "Martell wants Melody miserable forever while she's out here building an empire." Another user wrote, "If you have proof, show it. Otherwise, stop embarrassing yourself." And the criticism keeps growing. What's really hurting Martell is that even some former supporters are starting to distance themselves from him. In the past, he still had fans willing to defend him no matter what happened. But now, many people feel exhausted by the constant drama. They believe every controversy follows the exact same cycle. Accusations appear, tension rises online, fans argue for days, and eventually no solid evidence surfaces. Meanwhile, Melody stays mostly silent. And strangely enough, that silence may be helping her even more, because while Martell keeps talking, Melody appears focused on business, appearances, and protecting her peace publicly. Fans think that contrast makes Martell look even more emotional and reactive. But what nobody expected was how this drama would start affecting Hill Harper's image too. Since his name became attached to the rumors, people started analyzing every interaction between him and Melody. Old photos resurfaced, videos from events got reposted online, interviews started getting dissected frame by internet detectives trying to prove there's some hidden relationship happening. Some fans believe there may actually be chemistry between them. Others insist they're simply professional associates networking in similar business spaces. But without confirmation from either side, everything remains speculation. Still, the damage may already be done. That's the problem with public accusations. Even if claims turn out false, the rumors stay online forever. Once people associate your name with scandal, it becomes difficult to completely escape it. And insiders believe that's exactly why Melody's supporters are so angry right now. They feel Martell knows exactly what he's doing. Because even without evidence, these rumors force Melody and Hill Harper into uncomfortable headlines they may never have wanted. Suddenly, business meetings look suspicious, public appearances become controversial, innocent interactions get turned into gossip content for the internet. And the stress from that kind of attention can become overwhelming, especially for Melody. People sometimes forget that beyond the reality TV drama, there are real children involved in this situation, real emotions, real families, real consequences. Every public scandal creates another wave of pressure, not just for the celebrities involved, but for everyone connected to them privately. Fans who support Melody say she spent years trying to create stability after her divorce. They watched her fight through embarrassment, criticism, and emotional exhaustion while trying to protect her children at the same time. So seeing her pulled back into another public mess feels unfair to many supporters. But here's the part that shocked viewers the most. Instead of this scandal damaging Melody the way Martell may have intended, it seems to be creating even more sympathy for her. People are beginning to view her as someone constantly targeted by an ex who refuses to let the past die. And that perception could completely backfire on Martell professionally. Reality television thrives on drama, but audiences eventually reach a limit. There's a difference between entertaining conflict and behavior viewers consider toxic or obsessive. Right now, many fans believe Martell is dangerously close to crossing that line. Some are even questioning his future on television altogether, because networks pay attention to public reaction. If enough viewers become frustrated with a cast member, producers eventually notice. And lately, conversations online have become increasingly negative whenever Martell's name trends. What makes matters worse is the growing belief that he's hurting himself more than anyone else. Think about it. Every time Martell tries exposing Melody, her supporters become louder. Every accusation sends people rushing to defend her accomplishments all over again. Instead of damaging her brand, some fans think he's accidentally strengthening it. Meanwhile, his own image continues becoming more unstable publicly, and that's a dangerous position for any reality star. The emotional impact of all this goes far beyond internet gossip. At the center of the chaos are people whose real lives continue after the cameras stop rolling. For Melody, this constant public scrutiny has likely become emotionally exhausting. Imagine trying to heal from betrayal while the world keeps reopening old wounds every few months. Imagine building a new life only to have your past dragged back into headlines repeatedly. That kind of pressure changes people. Supporters say Melody looks emotionally stronger now, but strength doesn't mean pain disappears. It simply means you learn how to survive it better. Every accusation, every rumor, every online debate probably reminds her of one of the hardest chapters of her life. And for the children involved, the situation becomes even sadder. Kids eventually grow up and see everything online. They read comments, they watch interviews, they discover headlines discussing their parents' private problems in public spaces. Many fans say that's why they wish the drama would finally end for good. As for Hill Harper, his involvement reportedly created frustration among people close to him because he built his reputation carefully over many years. He's known for professionalism, intelligence, and business leadership. Getting pulled into reality TV-style controversy could create unnecessary distractions for someone trying to maintain credibility in multiple industries. And Martell? That's where the emotional picture becomes complicated. Because beneath all the anger and accusations, many viewers believe Martell is still struggling with regret. Some think he never expected Melody to truly move on emotionally. Others believe he underestimated how much public support she would receive after the divorce. There's also the possibility that watching someone you once loved succeed without you creates emotions people don't know how to handle properly. Jealousy, bitterness, loneliness, resentment. Those feelings can push people toward destructive behavior when they aren't healed internally. That doesn't excuse the drama, but it may explain part of it. And now the entire situation feels bigger than gossip. It feels like two people still trapped in emotional fallout years after their relationship collapsed. At this point, fans are left asking the same question over and over again. Where does this end? Because every new scandal seems more explosive than the last. Every accusation creates another social media war. Every interview produces another wave of backlash, and somehow the cycle never fully stops. But what nobody expected was how strongly the public would side with Melody this time around. People are tired. They're tired of seeing old wounds reopened. They're tired of vague accusations without evidence. And most importantly, they're tired of watching bitterness overshadow growth. Melody appears determined to keep building her future regardless of the noise surrounding her. Whether the rumors about Hill Harper are true or completely false, one thing has become obvious: she refuses to publicly fall apart anymore. That alone says a lot. As for Martell, this moment could become a turning point in his career and public image. He can either continue fueling controversy and risk losing even more support, or finally step away from the cycle that has followed him for years. Because right now, many viewers believe the biggest secret exposed in this entire situation isn't about Melody or Hill Harper at all. It's about how unresolved pain can slowly destroy a person from the inside out. And if this drama keeps escalating without proof, Martell may eventually realize too late that the reputation being ruined the most is his own. But in the world of reality television, nothing stays quiet for long. More interviews will come, more rumors will spread, more people will choose sides, and fans will continue watching every move closely to see what happens next. The real question is whether this story finally reaches its ending, or if another shocking chapter is already waiting around the corner.